While I was sick this past week with COVID, I was kind of thinking, what happened to that Ni No Kuni game everyone was talking about like a month ago? Well, turns out it's really bad, and it is definitely not the Genshin killer. But why? What happened? I thought this was supposed to be, you know, the ultimate Genshin killer game, or whatever you want to call it. Practically every Genshin creator under the sun got a sponsorships in order to play Ni No Kuni. Every single person was really hyped about it, but then it just... the conversation around it just kind of disappeared. So first of all, let's just look at stats. So first, Ni No Kuni. It started off with pretty great, and nowadays it's getting more negative reviews than it's getting positive reviews. I'll touch on why that is in a second. And as you can see from the player base, the category ranking history, it's going down pretty fast, which means that people are not playing anymore. The category ranking on Play stores, as far as I'm concerned, looks at concurrent or like like players in a day. So the fact that it went from being the #1 top free overall US game to 548 in a little under a month is not good. There also, as far as I can find, have been no updates in terms of more downloads for the game since almost a month ago. It reached 4 million with PC, Google, and Apple all combined, and there hasn't been an update for downloads since then, which is also pretty bad. Games usually continuously get more downloads, and the fact that they haven't announced a new milestone is concerning. Then there's this. Apparently, while I played the game a little after this started happening. There was apparently server connection issues, and players were quitting in droves and not playing again. Oh my god, thumbnail. And it was because of something that they mentioned right here. Here, I found it. It says this was taken earlier today at a time when most players aren't logged in. Servers are overflowing. That's a good sign though, right? It means a lot of people are playing it. Wrong. With the introduction of play to earn, bots have flocked the game to make a financial killing, and as a direct result, the community has suffered. But don't go anywhere, it somehow gets worse, and trust me, it does. So let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Ni No Kuni decided after, a little bit of the game being out to just commit and being the worst gacha game ever existing, and they just decided to go full in on the play to earn. So the entire game is built on the blockchain, with NFT features coming soon, apparently. I did not know this until I was playing it about 2 nights ago, and a buddy of mine that I was sharing screen and showing the game that it was really bad told me that this was the case, that they were adding NFTs and the whole game was powered by blockchain technology. And as many as you know, this is bad. Regardless of your opinion, I think we can all agree that blockchain right now is not built for scalability, and it is not built towards the betterment of the environment. So right now, having a game entirely run on the blockchain is a horrific idea. And on top of that, it's a gacha game, but it's not even like an okay gacha game. There is quite possibly everything possible is a gacha roll, is a summon, it's a wish. You can gacha gear, weapon slots, familiars, which heavily impact your stats. The skills, some of the skills are you have to actually pay in order to get, depending on your class. It's a huge mess. And then while I was playing myself, at the time that I did not know that I was supporting an NFT blockchain game, here I was chilling. Let me show you. I just accepted a simple request, which allows me to unlock more story content, because yes, they somehow decided to fuck it up even further and put blocks in between story content. But I got this quest that has meaningless text about going and gathering all of these little flame grasses. Now you might be able to notice a couple things if you have a quick eye. First of all, this little reputation quest that I'm currently doing is highlighted. What I'm doing here, what you're seeing, me moving, me picking up the flame grass, everything that you're currently seeing, I'm actually not doing anything. You can tell because there is no mouse on the screen, and I was literally doing nothing the entire time. The game autoplays by itself unless you tell it not to, and then when the game wants to just like at the end of certain quests, like when you finish a quest and you finish getting a quest, like right here, I didn't click anything, it automatically starts doing it automatically for you. So this entire game, since the very beginning, and constantly throughout its entirety of it, is telling you that you should not play the game. You should just let it play itself. It's the most bizarre thing of all. And as you can see, that's not a human. I don't think I've run across a single human while playing this game. It is filled with bots. Every server -3 are completely full and you are unable to join. You cannot create an account while you're on PC. You have to only do it while you're on mobile, and then you have to access it through PC afterwards. All of this combat that you're seeing right now is automatic. I'm not doing anything. I would have to click down here in order to attack, which, as you can tell, my mouse is not there. And the combat feels like ass. It is so sad because Ni No Kuni, the original Ni No Kuni 1, was a great game. I played a good chunk of it. I didn't finish it because of complicated personal reasons, but I loved it. I loved while I played it. And this is quite possibly like the worst fucking gacha game I've ever played. And I've played a plenty amount of gacha games. Look, you can see me right here try to struggle with the game because it's gonna try to automatically move me back to the expedition camp now that it's done. Look, I don't know why my like goddamn thing isn't working. But you see, like I'm trying. I'm literally trying to work against the automatic walking unless you disable it, which I've now done, in order to go pick up that chest. And the enemy AI is programmed specifically so that you don't have to play it, so that immediately once you step out of the little range, they stop chasing. And don't even get me started about how half of the fucking game is actually just pressing menus. Well, I completed a little mission, so look, achievement reward, okay, claim all my achievements, back out. Daily activity complete, okay, claim my daily activity, back out. Daily activity reward available, click back in, get the daily activity reward available. And that happens maybe every 5 minutes, quite literally every single time. Now look, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get, oh, this is the gacha menu, by the way. This is what it looks like. You can buy equipment, familiars, and costumes. It's pretty bad. With that said, look, I didn't get that far. I know it's supposed to apparently be an MMO, so you're supposed to get farther into the game with, you know, leveling and all of that. But there is a 0% chance that I will not only support an NFT blockchain game, but that I will play a game that literally plays itself. I'm not doing anything. In the first 2-3 hours that I played this game, I did nothing. I tried paying attention to the story, and it was the most generic thing ever. The characters lose. Like at the beginning, it seems like the entire game is either fully voice acted or like a bit voice acted. Like they don't say the full line, they say like a chunk of the line. So like you kind of feel like it's voice acted, but eventually they stop voice acting, and the only voice acting you get is when you talk to specific NPCs sometimes, and on cutscenes, which look okay because it's Ni No Kuni. With all of that said, this gigantic rant is just to say, if you somehow have not played Ni No Kuni, please do not play Ni No Kuni. Do not support a company that is, first of all, just completely abhorrently stealing your money with the horrific gacha game. Second of all, is directly supporting and using blockchain and NFT technology, which currently is not sustainable. All of that wrapped in a package of a extremely boring game that automatically plays itself. Please don't play Ni No Kuni. Did I forget to mention the game is dead? There's no players. It's all bots. I forgot to mention that before. Yeah, don't play it. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this type of more rant-based video / review-ish thing, yeah, subscribe. Do that. I'm probably going to be doing that a little more with a couple of gacha games that you guys have been recommending me, because I cannot stand playing Genshin right now. I'm just waiting for Sumeru. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. Couple plus, I love it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.